punk rock band now. We're very arty. But I still have many problems that have not been solved. This is a problem that I have not solved. I had a nervous breakdown and wound up in a psych ward, thinking I was the Antichrist. Why does this affect me? I shouldn't be mad, I know! That was a total break with reality. Not another moment to lose! I was diagnosed with manic-depression. My mental's on the rise! And signs of schizophrenia. And that's how it started, was me coming out of the hospital and writing songs. When I get down to it, I'm depressed almost all the time.
5/8 formed in the late 80s, and then we started getting popular. And that was when it really looked like we could make a living.
You saw 5/8 was coming, you're going. There wasn't a discussion of like, oh, do you think you might go? And it was like, you're going.
There's very few even national bands that can sell out the 40 wide. And for them to do it numerous times, you know, that's a big deal.
The way that the show would go from moments of brilliance into verging on train wreck and back into brilliance, and it kind of seemed like a house of cards half the time.
He's one of the great frontmen.
This guy's singing so hard and he's rocking so hard, something is going to happen. It's going to be disaster.
People either really got it and loved him, or they didn't like him at all.
Most of the songs revolved around the mental illness.
These are things I think he really feels like he needs to sing about. And has to, not just wants to.
There was all this stuff that I thought I absolutely had to tap into in order to stay out of the psych ward.
My name is Mike Mantione of the band 5/8, and this next song is about decapitation.
Clearly there was demand for our stuff, and somehow 2.5 record labels couldn't sell our music.
The plateau they just couldn't get over, like they didn't make it to Nirvana status.
There was a lot of pressure on Mike, his own internal pressure, because he wanted to make a great, memorable, important rock record.
It's one of my favorite records that I've worked on. It sounds really good. The songs are great. The lyrics are great. So it's a shame that the public didn't get a grip on it.
We were always in the van, 8-9 months of the year, and that's pretty much how it was from 93 to 98.
Mike was kind of prone to getting stressed out, and Patrick was kind of prone to getting pissed off.
And I thought, fuck am I doing here?
Just saw both Florence and open back gown. Last night was for dancing, today's for rest.
There's a lot of secrets kept. There's a lot of axes that are ground. You kind of forge a brotherhood.
I either would shut down or try to make a joke and smooth everything out.
And we all knew how stressful this whole situation was, but there are moments of great, levity too.
They balance each other like yin and yang.
Any band that survives long enough to have a history, there's going to be some turbulence, but bands that survive to come out the other side, it's a really special thing.
There was always that moment when we were making every single record that we made, there was always somebody who would come from the label one day to the studio and just ruin it.
They've been through a lot.
30 years, 5/8, all respect.
We're just gonna be who we are, warts and all, tough shit, and have that be the core, the central tenet of 5/8.
Some guys my age have boats, play golf. I can't imagine anything more boring than playing golf. I go to band practice.
You're my patient,